I don't really want to do a whole redesign. And hopefully that'll keep our water supply topped up. Here we are making touchdown again. Looks like we have just a lot of crude oil around. We got fluorine vents. This is looking like the best spot so far. Yes, we now have power. Now we're cooking. Fluoroketone. All right, here we go. Our first cryogenic science packs. Woohoo! We've got the basic loop done. We got 5. No, we got 7. Now we need to upscale because I did the math. If I want to unlock all the major technologies using cryogenic science, I'm going to need, and taking into account the productivity that I have on the research labs back at home base, I'm going to need 13,000 science packs. So what I need to do is upscale this, first starting off with the power, I reckon. At the moment, we're just grabbing lithium from mining rocks in little chunks, and then we're smelting it here. But I can't do that forever. I can't run around forever mining lithium. So lithium can be made with holmium plates, lithium brine, and ammonia. Lithium brine is up here, but the problem is we need holmium plates. Thankfully, I had the foresight to load up the ship, and I came prepared with holmium plates. 13,000 holmium plates to be precise. We need to think about power. We need a massive power plant solution because this is already using up half of the power. Let's have a look at our production rate. So we're producing 6 science packs per minute. At the current rate, this is going to take 36 hours. So yeah, we definitely need to speed this up. Can we do productivity in this? Oh, we can! Okay, productivity and then probably speed as well. How do you actually pronounce this? Is it Aquilo? 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 I've heard it pronounced all those different ways. Aquilo? Hoth. I'm calling it Hoth. Oh, they take so long. They nerf them so hard. I mean, it would probably help if I went for some quality. I don't think I even have quality research, to be honest. Okay, so power plant. Let's try a power plant design over here. What I'm thinking is we need our turbines somewhere, so I'm going to dump them, let's say, here. Okay, and that'll be our power plant solution. But then we need to heat it all, which is a problem because we need space in between these things to be able to heat them. So instead, we need heat pipes. Ooh, yeah, I do not like how compact this needs to be. But if we put one of these down and then copy this over to the other side, that might form... Oh, but then we also need heat over here. Ugh. Why can't the hot steam just keep these, you know, hot? Why do we need to unfreeze the turbines? And then we need our refiners. So one's going to make petroleum, one's going to make the rest of the oils, and we can use the petroleum as a backup when we desperately need solid fuel to be made if we have a backup on, say, light oil. Problem with this is we need heat pipes. And these heat pipes are a real problem. Okay, what if we had a pipe going here? We cut this and paste it there. Oh, but we can't squeeze... Damn, okay, hang on. So if heat pipe goes in there, we can drop this here. That should heat all of that. That'll heat all those up. What am I missing next? We need the ice. So we need to turn the ammoniacal solution into ice. We could do that right here, actually. And then the ammonia needs to travel somewhere. Probably back to the main factory. So we'll deal with that later. Okay, how much do we need? We need 130 ice platforms. Okay, we're gonna have to go hunting for some more ice platforms. Here we go, here's a big one. I'm just gonna go for the big rocks, since they give 2 each. Nice, so that's gonna make water. That's gonna connect the water. The last thing now is to turn all the oils into fuel. That's our solid fuel, and then we can run an inserter straight into there. Yes! It's nice and compact. Okay, then we need a heating tower. Heating tower can go next to the rocket fuel. We should hook this up to the main grid. What temperature do we actually need to melt this? Looks like 30 degrees. Okay. 28 degrees, 30 degrees, something around that. But in theory, that should be a sufficient power plant. We've got 8 turbines down here. We got 40 megawatts coming out of this power plant. So once this heats up, there we go. We got oil. Ah, I forgot we need water here as well. Okay. Well, we got water here, so I could Oh, it's just one short. Yeah, we can still make do with that. Wait, this isn't even getting oil. Hang on, I've goofed this up somewhere. I have made a few errors. This is so annoying. Hang on. We can move this down to here and then forego these belts. There we go. Yep, so that's going to be water coming in through. Hopefully, that's eventually going to heat up all the pipes, even though it's very slow. We pull the rocket fuel out and these insert. Let's see what the production rates are like. Yeah, that's going up. So this whole little unit block here is now a self-sustaining power plant. So now we just got to wait for the rest of it to build up. We should probably speed it up with some more heating towers over here. Let's chuck some of this in. These pipes are looking very hot. I wonder if it's a bad idea to try and connect them up. If we join this up and then very briefly connect it and then disconnect it. Oh, that's still connected. That's still heat up. Yeah, okay, that's looking alright. Okay, should we look at getting that lithium brine? Whereabouts is it? Oh, goodness. How are we going to get heat up there? It would be easier to get heat down there. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, where is the nearest lithium brine? This will probably do 633,000. So we can just use this one lithium brine deposit to make all of our science packs. Fine by me. Keep that disconnected for now. They're nearly at 400. And then we need to get a pipe coming across here as well. Okay, that's going to be our lithium brine pipe. And then we need power as well. So power is easy. We can just chuck some of these down. Thankfully, we don't have to keep these heated. And that'll connect up like that. So now we just need some more ice platforms. Oh, we're nearly there. Yep, there we go. Power! 58 megawatts, yes! Yes! There we go, we've got 200 science packs. Oh, the progress is slow. Yep, we're still above temperature. Okay, I'm going to connect that last pipe. Like that. And we should be good to go now. Lithium brine turns into lithium with holmium plates and ammonia. So that's finally going to be a good sink for our ammonia. You know what? Let's make a roboport. Let's bite the bullet. Take the power cost. If we plonk down a roboport. He's not connected to power, but that's easy to fix. Chuck in our no, that's construction robots. We chuck in our logistics robots, and then we request holmium. So now if we come back up to our ship and start dumping the holmium, 1,000 at a time, we can do a lithium brine tank, and then we can run a bit of heat down there. Then we connect this up, and there we go. We got our lithium brine. Sweet. And we're under temperature now. That's a problem. That's just hovering. Okay, that's fallen. Climb, climb, climb. 500. Nice. All right, so that's making lithium now. So we just automated lithium and we're... Oh, wait a minute. One holmium plate makes 5 lithium. I completely missed that. All right, so we've got enough holmium plates, like 70,000 science packs. All right, whatever. What's going on? Okay, that's just Nauvis. I keep getting scared thinking that's my ship up in orbit. I do not want that ship going down. Okay, nice. That's finally going in. We can ask this for ice. Yeah, there we go. We should be now completely automated. Except for the fact that we're not putting items out. Wait a minute. No, hang on. We could cheaply place one of these. Oh, look how compact we're being here. So that's going to be our cryogenic science packs. Woohoo! We're no longer cooked, we are cooking. I think we're self-sustaining. Alright, let's check our production rates. So we're making 30 per minute. It's not quite 150 per minute like we wanted, but it's better than the 6 or the 3 per minute that we were making, you know, an hour or so ago. I did a thing! Heck yeah! Okay, so we got our holmium plates. That's enough to last quite a while, but we could send some more down now that we're automated. What do we want to unlock first? There was a productivity module Mark III somewhere, wasn't there? This gives you plus 10% productivity. We only have 8 slots, so that's going to be plus 80. Well, hang on a minute. What's this diamond next to the productivity? Quality thing. Does that mean quality can affect it? I think foundations are going to be what we're after first, because then we can head back to Fulgora. None of these continents are really good enough to build a properly sized factory. I mean, this one's pretty big if I bring cliff explosives, but I need to get power across to these islands, and that's a real challenge. So foundations is going to solve the power problem, and then I can just reach out to all of these scrap islands. Like this one here is 6.3 mil, but this, wait, hang on. 6.3 mil on that island, or there's 395 mil here. Why wouldn't you just... Okay. But yeah, there's heaps of scrap out here. To make foundations, we also need stone, tungsten, carbon, lithium plates, and fluoroketone. And I have all of those items up here on the ship, and that'll get us started back on Fulgora. Oh wait, what's happening with our lithium brine? Is that why this is going so slow? Oh, okay, hang on, let's fix that. Okay, that'll form our piping. Let's do speed. I'm not really worried about saving the lithium, to be honest. Cool, so how's that looking now? Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. No, hang on. All I needed to do... Oh, I'm so stupid. All I actually needed to do was request lithium plates. Yeah, there we go, because we got plenty of lithium going here. Although it probably didn't hurt to get that fixed up, so that's cool. At a rate of 30 per second, we need 13,000 divided by 30. It's 433 minutes divided by 60 is 7 hours. That's terrible. Okay. I need to build a rocket now, so we need to get back off-world. So let's deconstruct this, because I need to put my rocket here. These need to filter for our rocket parts. We need to request our rocket parts. We can put some productivity modules in here. And then we need to heat all of this. Okay, maybe we only need to do one of these. Okay, that's going to be the rocket. That'll assemble. All this leaves us now with is getting out of here. Oh, the rocket's ready. All right, cool. We almost have 1,000 cryogenic science packs. Let's head to Nauvis on the map and prepare ourselves to extract our Pepsi. Nice and coolly chilled. That's going to form that side of the belt. All right, cool. Okay, mining productivity 21 is researched. That might actually get us... Ooh, it's past 200% now. Nice. I'm going to plonk down a chest here and put all my stuff in it. I'm now ready to go off-world. So then we can come up to our ship and request 1,000 Pepsi bottles. Nice. And this is all ready to go. Oh, sweet, 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 sweet. Okay, we're just waiting on this now. Yeah, we probably don't even need this here anymore, to be honest, if we're just going to be transferring by robots. Yeah, okay. And then we can fit our beacon in here. Ooh, okay. Now let's grab all our stuff back. Not quite done yet here. We can put some more speed in here, which will speed this guy up. Our production rate now, 35. That might have just shaved off like an extra 5 minutes off our clock. Can I fit another speed beacon in here? No, it's going to need some heat. We could squeeze some heat over here. Full speed ahead. What's that now? That should be climbing a bit. As long as our production and satisfaction rate match or are better than each other, then that'll be fine. Fluids, how much are we making? We're consuming 120. How come I can't see how much cold we're producing? What's up with that? We're obviously producing cold here, but we can't see it on this table. Okay, that seems to be fairly stable in the tank though, so I'm just going to leave that. Yeah, everything else is full. This is really good. This has actually turned out really well. Now, I've heard that you can actually attach cargo bay extensions to the cargo landing pad on planets. And I kind of want to see that happen. Ooh! And it adds plus 20 slots. That's nice. Yeah, let's configure this for stone. And I want to make a chest just to start depositing stone. And then I'm going to start shipping all of our stone down so we can use them to make foundations. I don't know how much of a mess this looks. If this is terrible, if this is good, if it's average. It feels like a mess. How are we doing on the science now? Oh, we got our 1,000. I'm going to chuck that in the rocket. Yes! Our first 1,000 Pepsi bottles are done. Off he goes. Woohoo! Water's still full, that's good. Fuel is still full. The belts to make the fuel is still full. That's really good. I think we might have actually aced this. I'm so happy that I can say that. Oh, and look at this. The ice is making it onto this belt because the circuit logic deemed that we needed to reprocess them. This is so cool. I'm so proud. And nothing's dying except the rocks. And in all that time, we only actually burnt through 27 uranium fuel cells. So I way overstocked. Better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. The good thing is these don't expire. We go, that fills up the belt. We do have a problem with spoilage when it comes to the agricultural science, so we're gonna have to deal with that at some point. That's all we got. Okay. That's 1,000, which will equate to about 1,200. We need another run. Then once we have the remainder of our science packs, and we need to head over to Gleba, get Gleba running up again, or at least just long enough to repair everything and to get our science packs so that we can make the foundations. Yes, that's the plan. This ship just plows through like a champ. Don't read into that.